Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire. I guess we better make our own way to the throne room.
The tombs of the greatest emperors. Here the empire was built, and here the heart of it is laid to rest. Now that heart is torn out, like another to come. It was gutted to allow the flow, to guide the water that pours from a crime against the heavens and the order of all things.
Such disrespect! This was done after Master Li ran from the Emperor, but he must have known it would be needed.
What hope is there for the future when the past is cast so roughly aside?
I wonder if that's true, or if she's just got a very one-track mind. And why was this done? Where does the water flow from? Your heart, I assume?
Emperor Sun would not accept that his empire had to fade so that something new would bloom. He declared war as if the drought was an advancing army. He and the glorious strategist focused on me, the water dragon. I symbolized the fading they wanted to avoid and the regrowth they desperately needed. I became the answer to everything. Press further, and you will see the source of the lush new empire under the brothers' sun. You must see it with your own eyes to comprehend what they have done.
Oh, so maybe Sun Qin and Sun Li actually knew that their tombs would exist, and that it wouldn't be them in them. It's actually, I know it's violent and depressing, but
This cannot be. How can this be allowed?
it's kind of beautiful, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm not into death and destruction and that, but just sculpturally, I mean.
What have they done to this creature?
Behold, words would not have sufficed. You had to see with your own eyes to truly know my fate. This cannot continue. Fight them! Show them that such things will not go unpunished!
Longsword.
The only thing is, she's just as biased in this position as the Empire are, isn't she? She's just coming in from the other side, but she's in no better position to judge whether it's right or wrong than they are. Just as victims can't make the laws or the punishments, as they're just as biased as the guilty, and her opinion is almost worthless in this situation.
Your technique.
This is what he has done. This is what your Master Li allowed. For 20 years, my body has bled, separate from the spirit, feeding the Empire and the Emperor. It is an agony that you cannot fathom. To have fallen so far into the hands of men, rebirth is impossible while this continues.
By all the heavens.
This is not right. Gods do not bleed. Forgive us, great dragon. Our mortal kin are ignorant, foolish, unkind. These crimes will not go unanswered. I
have never seen such a crime against the proper order of things.
Every freedom I cherish is violated by this.
It is the saddest violation of a gentle creature. When the Makers fall, what then?
You small creatures. You heard the sounds of battle, but are you truly prepared? What will become of your world if my kind fall to the same evils that plague you? Your Master Li must be stopped. The Empire must find balance without the flow of heart water he has unleashed.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, aren't loads of serfs going to die of dehydration if we fix this? And I appreciate it isn't really what your body was made to do. You know, I do appreciate that the natural order was not slaughtering you, defiling your temple, and then sort of impaling your body on spikes to bleed into the Empire. But lots of people died during the Great Drought. It wasn't good. The water feeds the Empire. This was why the drought ended.
Water flows from the wound that will not heal in the body that cannot die. Part of me functions as an aspect of our world, elemental in nature. It was never meant to flow free. It is not infinite. The Jade Empire is green, but somewhere another land goes thirsty. All things are linked.
And someone else suffers our fate while we defy destiny.
Okay, that is an aspect I hadn't considered, so if we leave her bleeding into the Empire, there's another Empire, or another world, another dimension that's dying of drought instead. It's interesting you blame Master Li, because Emperor Sun was the one who placed you here.
The reign of Emperor Sun saw my abuse, but Sun Li, the glorious strategist, laid the plans. One could not occur without the other. It was never his intent to let Brother Hai rule. Had his plan initially succeeded, your master would be Emperor, and you would have been destroyed with the others of your kind.
A core of evil through them all, but he constructed the path they took.
That is a good point you make there, Water Spirit. Your spirit seems much stronger now. No, I don't want to... No, I'm not going to say that. I don't really want to anger the water dragon. What do you think I can, or even if I don't do it, it'd be good to know what you think I could do about this.
You are a spirit monk, charged with guarding the order of things. You were not born to this role, but as the last, a solemn duty falls at your feet. I cannot be healed. My body has been cut open, my heart removed. I should rejoin the Great Wheel, but I am defiled and cannot rest. Rebirth can only come when my essence is free. To defeat your master, you must stop the power he draws from me. Soon he will be too strong, even for you.
That is another good point. Yep, no, you're absolutely right. All the points you've made, I was initially skeptical, but you are actually right. It is right to return you to the Great Wheel. I will do what is necessary to restore the order of things.
Your master abuses the amulet he took from you. His brother did not have that luxury, so he needed to draw my essence slowly. The toll on his body was grave. Your master does not have to be so cautious. The amulet is not a source of power, but it is a focus. He partakes of energy that mortals were never meant to hold. He laps at it greedily, expecting your return. You must destroy the source of that power. You must destroy my body. When he falls, all that is mine will then rejoin my spirit. Rebirth.
Well, that is what I will do. There's no doubt in my mind.
There is no other decision to make. This desecration, we must undo it.
A good step toward rectifying this desecration.
There was no other reasonable response to such an abomination.
Then let it be so. Take hold of a blade, Spirit Monk, and let it strike true. Destroy the machine that maintains this abomination. The great wheel must turn.
It's time. We must go face Master Li in the throne room.
We received another open palm gem. Well, that's plus 15. Well, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? That's better than some of our others. Yes, that's plus 12. And that's plus 12. Let's get rid of this one. Whoops, I got rid of 2 then. We've got some really good gems now, though, no doubt.
Sun Li is waiting in the throne room. We can't wait any longer. There must be justice for what has happened here.
I wonder how many people knew about this room, how many people had been here before us. Right, I don't know what's going to happen to it when it decays. I guess not many people have seen the decayed corpse of a dead god. I mean, will its bones still be here? Will its skin be here? Will it explode? Do we need to reform the spirit monks and keep worshipping the dragon for it to return? Wow, more powerful gems. Yeah, look, plus 15. I'm tempted to get rid of the damage shield. Ah. I wonder if I've got enough stuff to sell.
Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Yeah, so I need to make 1500. This gem isn't very good, is it? It's not quite enough. Oh, I need Spirit Harvest. Why am I not bloody using that? Right, these two are not good. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Health, chi, or focus. I mean, they're all good. They're all important. I think I'll go for health on the basis that whether I end up fighting with a sword, with chi strikes, or with Toad Demon style, or need healing, health is always going to be good. I'm always going to want health. I wonder if the game is balanced in such a way that you have to choose one. Maybe that's the one I want rid of. Well, it's done now. Don't know where I'm going though.
I will live to be as old as the Empire itself, and I will never be able to remove that sight from my mind.
I will treasure this moment for as long as I live. To have a hand in such a creature's destiny, it is an honor.
This was nearly overwhelming. My eyes were not meant to see such things.
It was the only choice that would restore balance and order. If nothing ends, there are no more beginnings.
Yeah, no, that's not... The greater abomination... No, Master Li isn't a greater abomination than torturing a god. Come on, guys, we're not done here.
That is true, and I doubt we can do much to help you. You must face your master yourself. Would we even stand a chance?
We have to try. I can't leave here knowing I didn't try.
We will try. There is nothing else we can do.
I will be here for the final confrontation, but I do not know how much help I will be.
There are others here who may wish to express a preference in this matter.
Can you imagine if they would actually defeat me here? Like as a canon story? I got killed by mooks right now. Right, no one is safe if this continues. You guys, kill these fools. Dawnstar and I'll go and confront Lee.
I will try. I have to.
We're back here with all these magic portals again. Game did that, not me.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come, and I have grown very good at waiting. You are very different from the student I once taught. Death changed you, I imagine. I apologize for that indignity, but it was necessary. It was also meant to be the end of you, but you surprised me again. I should have studied your people before wiping them out.
Should I try to appeal to him as a daughter? I don't know if he is truly beyond caring or not.
Well, we may as well try. I think even if he doesn't deserve to know his daughter, you deserve to know your father.
I did my best with what I understood at the time. I trained you with a weakness. You would succeed, but be vulnerable. I thought I anticipated everything.
Master Li, Son Li, please hear me. Don't do this. I know you are not as heartless as you appear. You couldn't be. Not and still be my father.
Once more you try to restore me. My lost family was just one more tool. If they had ever meant more than that, I would have been present when they fell. That it was you, Dawnstar, only reinforces this. I would have recognized you if I had cared to. What use are heirs to a god?
I'm not sure what I expected my father to be, but I remember a time when I hoped he was someone like you. Not anymore.
I think even if you just see people as a tool, I think you should still care that she was your daughter. It's quite important. Quite important knowledge. It's just more knowledge you don't know. She deserves better than you anyway, Lee. I can't allow this.
I killed hundreds of your kind, thousands, just for the chance to become a god. I can't let you live, now that I am one. I am more than Sunhai ever was. I will undo the damage of his ignorance, force the dead to their rest, and keep the waters flowing. My empire will be ordered, obedient, and neither ghosts nor gods will plague it. And you are all that stands between me and the new peace. My brother summoned underlings to defeat you. I will create them from the very stone!
Longsword.
Oh, that's interesting. Can I damage these things? Oops. With swords? Yes, I can. That's good. Why do I go for power attack all the time? It's so stupid. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, this is not going to happen. These guys just have so much range. Last one. I have got a level up. Will it let me? No, that's good. It probably shouldn't do. Oh, that is so cheap. God, it's pure luck, that was. Right, come on, let's go find a spirit font before I die. Unless leveling it will level up, let me. Yeah, it will. Let's get more health. Oh, nice. I can probably max out a skill with that much. Right, back to full health. Let's stick a save in. Now, where's Master Lee? Time to bring this to an end, I think.
It's almost over. I don't think there's anything left in the Empire for us to battle through.
Do you want to chat?
Sun Li is waiting in the throne room.
Oh.
An impressive display. Your star shines bright, but it is still trapped within a mortal body. Perhaps a more direct application of my power will show you what you are up against. And just how restrictive your shell truly is. Yes, this will amuse me. Worse than actually dying. Seeing death come, and being unable to stop it. Physical barriers are no match for those we place in our own minds. My power has encased you in doubt, held you with the weight of your burden.
Interesting. I have no doubt, though. I don't doubt myself. Your stolen power can't hold me. I'll fight your influence.
You and your followers are playthings. The rest are held just as you are. You are each too weak to match my power.
You are not alone. We are also imprisoned, but if we do not resist in our own minds, we can lend our strength to you.
What the hell is going on?
Yes, well said.
Huh, interesting gang I've got here. Look, Lee is trapping us in our own bodies. Add your strength to mine.
Allies have no greater strength than in your own heart. I will be the conduit. I will show them the way.
Oh no, quick.
White demon.
Oh, he must have a force field type thing too.
Amusing but pointless. My talons are deep within you. More fools leap to your defense, but no matter. The weight of my power will crush you soon enough.
Yeah, my allies strengthen me. You're too weak to abandon your allies. Too quick.
I am with you. We haven't come this far to fail now.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
I stand with you. We will not fall just yet.
Your efforts are meaningless. Do you think to counter my influence by yourself? A god holds you. Nothing in the mortal realm can help you. Nothing.
I have moved with you, hidden, trying to keep focus. I give you all that I am, all that I was. Restore what has been corrupted.
Once again, I misunderstand. The raw energy, you are far too resistant to it. The loyalty you inspire is also tiresome, but I respect it. You have truly become a spirit monk. In another time, I would be proud of your ability.
You really were a great teacher, Master Li. It's a shame your skill was wasted on evil ambition.
I am not satisfied with helping others surpass me. I quickly tired of elevating my brother, and I will not learn to serve you. I see now that the Water Dragon's power is the prize, not the means to victory. No matter what I expend, while you live, you will resist. That is your role. It is the celestial bureaucracy attempting to restore balance. We must bring the fight back down to earth, unless you are made to see reason.
I'm not going to ally with him. No, there's no deals. Look, let's just end it. Master versus student.
No great waves of energy, no demons from the walls. Skill versus skill, master versus student, as you said. I expect you have corrected the flaw in your style. No matter. Beyond the basics, I also taught you focus. Match me if you can.
Have I actually corrected that flaw? Because I didn't do it deliberately.
White demon. Longsword.
Okay, this is kind of bullshit. I'm literally half dead.
I need healing.
Am I meant to be able to fight this? Is this a made-to-lose fight? Fucking hoping so. Yeah, my sword went straight through, and this must be a made-to-lose fight. Well, come on, that's the first time I've got a strike in. Thank fuck for that. Maybe it's not a made-to-lose fight. Maybe it's just fucking bullshit. I wonder if it counts as a magic style, and I should have gone into magic style resistant form.
Die with me. I need.
Huh. That wasn't a made-to-lose fight. Fucking hell.
White demon.
This is grade A bullshit, honestly. Why have I not, like, been half killed immediately this time? Ah, no, this doesn't count. Okay, I think I kind of looked out there.
You surprise me yet again. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
Alright, there we go. So, that's the end of the game. I mean, I really enjoyed it, actually. I think it's held up quite well. The combat, or at least the controls, haven't really held up all that well. But then you could make the same criticism of Mass Effect, really. The combat in that is dated pretty badly. And the side effects, side quests were so much better in this. I think it holds up, you know? I'm going to say it. It holds up. Alright, congratulations. You've unlocked Jade Master Mode. The master button in the character selection screen when starting a new campaign will now be enabled. I don't know what that means, really. New Game Plus. So we got a history of Sky. And we got a history of Dawnstar. Silk Fox. Henpecked How. Oh, maybe I've unlocked all of them. I wonder if you always unlock all of them. I wonder if they ever change. Sir Roderick must have been a playable character. I must not have gotten him somehow. Sky. Shortly after the death of its leader, Gal the Greater, the guild quickly found itself with a new man at the top, and its attention turning sharply away from the slave trade. Sky would quickly deny any involvement in such a thing, and despite their suspicions, most people accepted that only one woman would ever know the full truth. If little else, Sky was always clear on one subject, his undying love for Scholar Ling. The couple's exploits and their devotion to each other were the stuff of legend. As they so often do, the tales outgrew the people, and the couple quietly withdrew from the public eye. Where they are now, few can say, but there is a small, unmarked grave in the farmlands outside Tien's Landing that finds itself adorned with flowers once a year without fail. Dawnstar. The defeat of Sun Li signalled a new beginning for the Jade Empire, and a personal awakening in Dawnstar. Despite the loss of the master she thought she knew, with the restoration of the natural order, the Empire seemed alive with possibility. She had seen the heart of the land in turmoil, so she retraced her steps, replacing memories of destruction with sights of renewal. Soon she found herself back in the ruin of Two Rivers. It was painful, but she took comfort in knowing that the fish were abundant and the land remained fertile. Eventually new settlers would come. She replanted her garden, a flower for each of her lost friends, and set out across the Empire once more. Silk Fox. Though the credibility of her family was understandably marred by the actions of her father and uncle, Princess Sun Lian emerged from the incident with a newfound credibility that easily secured her claim to the throne. This was thanks in no small part to keeping Scholar Ling very close at hand, and making sure the people knew that she had her full support throughout the ordeal. Empress Sun Lian ruled over a new golden age of the Jade Empire that seemed like it would never end. Henpecked How. Henpecked How's wife finally tracked him down and brought him back home to settle into the simple bunmaster's life. A few years later, he became a father for the first time. Though having septuplets at his age was not unheard of, having 7 daughters at once was a bit peculiar. Shortly thereafter, How became deathly ill after accidentally eating a bun he intended to give to his wife. How's wife invited her entire family to live with them while he was bedridden. How recovered more quickly than expected, but word of his poisonous bun made sure that his career as a bunmaster was over. Instead, How became a delivery man, delivering packages throughout the Empire. He has yet to return from his first delivery. Wildflower. The will of the heavens was fulfilled, the heart of the water dragon was restored, and her soul reborn. Balance returned to the heavens, and the Jade Empire endured. His duty discharged, Chai-Kar, the Heavenly Gate Guardian, returned to his heaven once more. In honour of her service to the heavens, the girl, Wildflower, whom Chai-Kar had raised to serve as his anchor, was granted the most precious gift of all, life. She was given a chance to live a new life according to her own whim. Kang. After Sun Li's defeat, Kang the Mad enjoyed actual public appreciation for his devices. It was brief, however, and as the Empire returned to peace, his machines once more became the greatest identifiable threat to the common good. His flies grew faster and more durable, the driving force often an angry mob hurling ever larger stones. When last seen, Kang was boarding an alarmingly bare-bones device he had dubbed the Celestial Rocket Chair. While it allowed him to evade his latest pursuers, the launch also left a crater that suggested his escape was more permanent than he might have planned. Despite this, on each anniversary of their victory, Scholar Ling would find a fantastic new machine on her doorstep, seemingly appearing out of nowhere. Black Whirlwind. The Black Whirlwind accepted a job hunting demons for the celestial bureaucracy, but the ensuing red tape frustrated him so much that he gave up and made for the mysterious East. Shortly thereafter, the Empire received a great influx of outlanders, many of whom were missing limbs and other body parts. He returned to the Jade Empire several years later, but this time he came from the west. He couldn't explain how he did it, but he was the only person unsurprised to arrive back where he started. Expressing a newfound hatred for people who couldn't make a decent bowl of wine, the Black Whirlwind vowed to never again leave the Jade Empire. A week later, he got bored and headed off to the north. Sir Roderick. Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom the Magnificent Bastard left the Jade Empire a broken man. His skills had failed him at the moment of greatest import, and he found it difficult to stomach his defeat, despite his grand capacity. Surely he had not lost as badly as he thought. Surely there was some explanation. Surely he still had something to teach this barbaric land. After much soul-searching, he traded his last pair of pantaloons for a passage to the prosperous East, and he began the long journey home. It is said he eventually discovered the Fountain of Couth, and is now virtually unflappable. That, or he was accidentally killed by the Black Whirlwind. It is hard to say. People seem to lose interest. As for Percival, he tired of being called Shirley and returned to his village. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll try and remember to turn this part of the game audio right down. I really enjoyed that game. I think I must have missed the configuration side quest. I'm not quite sure what it was, but whatever it was, I have missed it. I'll probably go back and do it, go through my save games, see if I can work it out. But I don't really have a huge amount to add to Jade Empire. We kind of talked about it as we went along. Good game. There's not enough blood in it. If someone... I'll tell you what, if they ever do a remaster, it needs better quality FMV. And it needs more blood. More bruising. You know, if they could add like the facial bruising of those Ready to Rumble boxing games, that'd be really good. Is it Ready to Rumble, which has all the good bruises, even on PS1? When I played it before, I'm pretty sure I used all the martial styles, whereas this time, the sword was so much better than the martial styles. And I think I'm yelling because it's very, very loud to me. I don't think the music is the best. It's okay. I'd give it 6 or 7 out of 10. But it's not bad. There's enough of it. It's just... I don't know, it's I guess it's of its type, what it should be. But I can't... I have downloaded the soundtrack to this game, so I can stick it over the codex bits at the end. It's not stupendous. It doesn't work super well over the codex either compared to Mass Effect, because there's so much percussion in it, not as much synths. So I guess in this video it's going to be replaced for like, what, 3 or 4 months or something. But when it does, I think it's probably going to be Mass Effect 2. Which is a much more modern game than this or Mass Effect 1. So I hope you'll join for me for whatever comes next. Voice acting is pretty good in this game, got to say. And the audio design is pretty good all around, actually. Apart from some sort of clicking when it comes in and out of FMVs, but that might not have happened at the time. That might be due to it being a modern PC, you know. Changes in the BINC codecs and stuff. Alright, there we go. Thank you for watching.